Okay, offline for hothead jabs. Mr. Jad. I thought we're sitting on Dragon 2 and the commissions were not there. Pretty close to. I also noticed I stopped farming my heads by 50 marks because I felt pressure to this and that. Okay. Alright, so I'll focus on the second dragon fight. And also opportunities to farm more in the mid game. Let's get right into it. Alright. Invade enemy raptors, normal for Belveth. Jesus topside, take all his camps. Here, I think it's really important not to show yourself. I think it's fine to show yourself if this is like a guaranteed top gank. Nothing about this gank is guaranteed. Literally 100% HP, not even missing a single sliver. This guy's half HP, level 2, level 3. Shen has an E, so just E away. He also has a W that makes him immune to auto attacks, all your damage auto attack based, and all of Nasus. There's no way to kill this guy. I think there's no way you even burn his flash. So it's really important to just full clear down. Reason right now, this guy doesn't know you took his raptors. So he's doing blue Gromp Wolves, and he's walking to his raptor right now. But he's paying attention. He's finishing Wolves right now. He notices you top, he's just gonna do a book it straight to your bot side. So right now you have an opportunity to triple quadrant him. Do this, this, and defend your bot camps. Right now when you show top, there's no chance you're defending your bot camps now. So you could go from having a 3 camp lead to just being even. If you take his entire top side and he takes your entire bot side, you have no advantage. You're just even. You did 6 camps, he did 6 camps. And here, as I said, there's no chance you killed him, and you didn't even burn his flash. So completely pointless gank. All you did was tell the enemy jungle what you did. And now, look, as you see, he's fast and responding. And it looks like your team's actually good. They're actually coming to help. But this is pure RNG. You could have teammates who are just playing slash mute all, and they don't want to come. And in this case, you'd lose probably your entire bot side, if not like two camps minimum, Raptors and Krugs, for no reason. But here again, it looks like your teammates love playing for jungle. Literally, everyone came mid, 80 carry support. But how many games are you gonna play where this is what happens, right? This is not the norm. And what's even better is because you didn't actually help this. This is your teammate. So imagine if you just full clear down, then getting top, you'd be finishing your Gromp right now. You would have already killed Blue, already killed Gromp. Now you're on Wolves, and now you literally killed 6 camps. Well, he's only killed 3, and your Zed, Morgana, Jinx, they defended yourself. And then imagine right now, instead of chasing this guy, you just finished your Wolves, and now you're on your Raptors. And now you've literally gonna kill 9 camps, 3, 3, 3. Well, he's only killed 3. You're gonna be up 6 camps, and jungle's over. So I think ganking top is a bigger missed opportunity. Again, you still have an advantage because you have a better team, but it's just pure luck. Okay, take all these camps. Recall. This is late. The only way you're planning to reinvade these camps is if you're here on the spawn. So if it'd be like right now, it'd be like Raptors to Raptors or something, right? Otherwise, just if you don't want to do that, which I don't think you should, or you don't have to, then you should just do all these camps, recall, and then go back to your camps and then do Grom, Blue, Wolves, and then play into like Dragon. There's no way the Raptors spawn at right here 3. Is that 30 or 25? 25. The Raptors spawn at 325. There's no way. When do you get here? There's no way you get here at 4:40. So they've been up. So that means they spawned a minute and 20 seconds ago. There's no way you think that they've been up for a minute and 20 seconds and you never killed them. That's like insane. And all you're doing now is wasting your time. You could have just been on your blue right now, and now you're on your Grom, and now you're on your wolves. You know what I mean? So you're just way slower than you could be. Instead of finishing your wolves now, you where you could be. You could be here right now, right? You're going to play to gank ball in. So again, there's a lot of waste of time, and this waste of time it really adds up, and it really does matter. You know. Or you could be hitting dragon already, you know. So yeah. All right, let's watch this fight. You should press tab here to see his smite. There's a chance, or you should click on him. There's a chance you might have better smite. Actually, not a chance. Actually, I think you have guaranteed better smite. What does that mean? I think your smite does 1,000, his smite does 600. How do I know this? Well, you just barely got it, right? You have 20 stacks, and you definitely have more camps than him because you took all 3 of his camps, right? And he never took any of your camps. So there's no chance he has less camps than you. Or sorry, he has more camps than you. So you definitely have better smite. And here, when you click on him, it finally got confirmed. Look, 22, 22. I mean, it says smite. It sees right here, 600. So here you could just instead of chasing after them, you could just hit the dragon, because you'll never lose smite in a million years. Your smite does over 400 more damage. So I think this is just a guaranteed smite. The fight's not guaranteed, but the smite is guaranteed. So here you should just be just hitting the dragon with him, just literally leash it. But it's really important to again, you should know that you have an advantage. Just knowing that he's never taken any of my camps, I've taken his camps. That's a really easy way to know who's taking more camps, and if you just barely got your upgraded smite, then there's no way he has it. Or the easy way is just press tab and check how many stacks does he have. Anything above 20, then he has worse smite. Here you actually did press it. Anything below 20, or you get the idea. So here, I think instead of chasing them and doing God knows what, you should just keep hitting the dragon instead of queuing in, Wing, Eing, whatever. You should just full hit the dragon instead of reset. AD carry dies, and then you didn't get the dragon. So I think all of that should have been avoided. You should just realize I have a better smite. It's very simple. Dragon smite is guaranteed. The fight is not guaranteed, and we go in this household. We go for guarantees. That's it. I'm glad you didn't fight it. You saw my top's dead. I'll just give it and clear my camps. This is good. This is good because you're not wasting time. You're just getting down the business and doing your camps as fast as possible. I assume this is the second dragon fight you're talking about, even though this is still the first dragon. I assume this is the second dragon fight, but we'll see. Actually, I think I'll be able to tell from how it goes. I think here the biggest thing I could tell is already you have Kraken in base. 14. Actually, no, you don't. Scuttle gives it to you. Now you have it in base. So now if I was you, give Nami, it's fine. We 1-for-1. They killed our support. I mean, killed Morgana. They killed our support. We killed their support. I think that's a 1-for-1 trade. And here, if I was you, I'd just look to base. You have Kraken, which is a huge power spike. I just want to base for my Kraken, and then with my Kraken, then I can do whatever I want. So I think this is good. Base for Kraken, invade him. This looks beautiful to me. Good job. Take all his top side, clear down. I like this a lot. This last minute, just trading, basing, not fighting dragon, getting your item, and now looking to fight because you have item advantage. I think this is really good. Walk forward, Q. You could Q again. Again, I think I talked about it today, but there's no reason not to get as close as possible. So here I would literally Q up, then Q left, and now when you're in this, what's easier to land? W from here to here, or W from here to here, right? Obviously, the answer is the closer you are, the easier. So why would you not throw an extra Q to get here and then throw it, right? Um, so yeah, literally no reason not to. And then also here, you're strong 1v1 because you have Kraken now, right? Before you didn't have Kraken, you were weaker. So now if you want, you can also play to invade red. You also have top prio, like your Masses is pushing. So I think here, if you wanted to, you could obviously you can play the mid fight differently. And then also I think you could also play to invade this red buff here if you wanted, because you just saw it spawn. You see 6, 5, 4. So there's no way it's dead because it's just spawned. If you think you're weaker, then you shouldn't invade. You don't have to. I just think Kraken is such a big spike, you probably are a winner. I guess he has Triforce too, so well, it's whatever. Patience on W. I think this double queuing forward here was good, but here, I mean, he's on his and then you W. They just patience. You jumped again. I think your E would have killed this Lux. I think you should just press E here. Oh, you don't have E. Never mind. Oh, what did you use V on? Okay, well, if you're gonna go for a gank, you should definitely not E this grab. You should just smite it. Like your smite does 1400, and it's why would you ever? At this point, just either don't, just kill with autos or just smite it. I think that not having E going to a gank is terrible. Like here, if you had E instead of flashing out, I think you just E there, and then that E would literally kill Lux right now, and then you get the Lux reset, and then on your ult, and then you would just double kill them and save your flash, right? Looks like you end up double killing them anyways, but no reason to get your flash burnt. So still a good fight though. Besides the E thing, get the Herald, nice. Not sure what the fuck you just reset for. You just reset for a single longsword, right? Why reset? Just do. I know you said after 15 minutes you start farming, but yeah, literally you have 5 camps up. Just instead of resetting, just go do blue, Grump, Scuttle, Raptors, Red, Krugs, get level 11. Then you could then you can fight the dragon, or then you can base for like a tunneler, or sorry, a phage longsword, and then you can fight the dragon, right? I see no reason to skip all your camps. You have 5 camps up. You're skipping all 5 camps to come fight this dragon. If you even kill 2 camps, you'd be level 11, and now you'd have low advantage for the dragon fight, right? Here, I mean, you're just blind. You can see there's a ward icon on the right here. See how it's sightless? So there's literally a ward there, and then you literally walk into the ward. So you're trying to be sneaky, but now they know you're here. So you think you're just not paying attention at all to the ward. You miss smite, it happens. What did you type in your note here about this game? Yeah, I guess I agree. Here, yeah, your balling's just 1 HP, so you could just give Dragon, and I agree. You have Herald. You think if you have Herald too, so here you could just gank mid again, right? If anything here, a lot of times what happens is Lux sees her, she has jungle and support, and on her bot side in bot side river doing dragon, so she has false insecurity. She's actually going to hug bot side because she's like, oh, I have my jungle and my support on my bot side, so I'll play towards them. So anything, she actually has false insecurity right now, so you can actually just gank her from below, and it'll probably work because she won't expect. Sorry. She won't expect enemies to come from below because she has her two teammates below. Sorry. So I think here you just gank the Lux, and then oh sorry I'm dying. You just gank the Lux, and then you just Herald mid and get the entire mid tower, and then you'll get mid tower. You'll get his Raptors, get his Krugs, get top crab, full clear. You get the base on full Shrine Breaker, and then you'll just be. Yeah, it sucks losing second dragon, but if you get mid tower, top tower, all his top camps, you'll simply be so strong that you'll just guarantee win the third dragon because you're strong. And even here, Zed actually got a solo kill. So if you just went mid and didn't even have to gank, so just solo kills him, then you'll again same thing. You'll just herald mid tower, break the entire mid tower. Then you have 9 camps up, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By then wolves will respawn, right? You get 9 camps. You literally hit level 12. You'll have a 2 level lead on this Jax. You'll have full Shrinebreaker, and then I think you and Zed are strong enough to carry this game. So yeah, I agree with your notes. You're skipping camps way too much now, and you shouldn't have fought the second dragon. This is good. Hit top tower with your boy. Finally go do our camps again. I mean, you say yourself, just skipping like go blue, go Crom. Now you go Raptors. You know, you skipped your Grump for no reason. Now you're skipping your red. Now you're skipping your Krugs. Like I agree. Just wait. You should literally be level 13 right now. Meaning you have a 2 level lead. And here you see Jax, so you herald mid. This is good. Actually, never mind. Why would you herald this tower? It's literally 1 HP. You should just kill this tower yourself. And then you'll say hail for either this tower or this tower or maybe this tower. So you should never herald a tower that's below half like this, ever. Yeah, I mean, you haven't done your Grump in like 10 minutes, I think, by the way. Do this, and then after this, sick. And now I go about my bot side. Raptors, Wolves, Grom. After this, maybe I can play the top tower, right? Like, what is there to do bot side? It's actually the only tower that's dead. Like, you can play for top tower or mid tower. Bot's the only place with nothing. There's all 3 camps are dead. All 2 towers are dead. The dragon's dead. There's actually nothing to do here. Top side, there's, camp, tower, tower. Imagine if you went topside earlier, like you did the dragon, and then you instantly book it topside, that you run straight here, for whatever, then you'd be in time to help this Nasus know to counter gank him, and who knows, maybe you guys win this 2v2 versus Jackson Shen. I think at this point of the game, Nasus is pretty strong, right? So yeah, you're just kind of doing a little nothing. The last 3 minutes, this is literally you. You're just walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's fine to skip camps to do active plays, but besides hitting dragon, have you done anything active in the last 4 minutes? You know what I mean? If you're like breaking towers and shit, sure, but you broke mid tower that was already dead, basically. Like the herald didn't actually kill it, and then you went in the bot jungle with no camps up and the bot tower already dead, so you didn't get anything there either, right? Hit Baron. I think it's a really creative, nice sneak. Good job. Still pushing bot. I mean, you're playing Bel'Veth with Baron. It makes sense. I don't think you should be scared of Lux. Like you have all the information too. Look, you have every information possible. I'll pause here. You have every information. See top, see jungle, see AD carry, see support. And then you see this guy pull up, and it's just their solo Lux, right? Tell me what the fuck a Lux is going to do to level 14 Bel'Veth, who has Negatron. You can literally just Q, flash on her, she dies, right? You can literally just, Q, W her. And I literally think you can literally Q, flash, Q again downwards like this. Like, I think this guy can't do anything. She has no teammates nearby. You see all her teammates on the map. Shen can't ult because he's busy fighting Nasus. Also, keep in mind, solo leaders are designed to be around 2 levels above the junglers. Like the way, like example, Nasus is level 16, you're level 14. That's how the game's designed. Solo laners, mid, and top laners are always supposed to be up 2 to 3 levels on junglers. So if you're ever a jungler and you're either the same level as a solo laner, if you're down, the way it works, if you're down 1 level to a solo laner, you're actually even. And if you're same level as a solo laner, you're actually ahead. That's how actually the game works. And I know you think even means if you're the same level and ahead is if you're up a level. For solo laners, because we're designed to be lower than them, if you're actually even with them, you're ahead. And if you're down 1 level, then you're even with them. So in this case, you're actually ahead of Lux, way stronger than her, you know? So, but you're like, you're here. I swear you could literally ignore her, just like completely ignore her damage and just walk up and just hit tower, and she cannot stop you. Her E can't one shot. Her E can't one shot Baron minions plus Void Mites. She's not a wave clearer. Like they just have problems wave clearing because Baron minions are immune to like spell damage, you know, or like reduce damage. So I think you literally could have just ignored her and just hit this bot tower in front of her face and break this entire bot tower and literally get in it. I swear to God. Look at this. She's 3/3. She's 2 items. You're 2.5 items, right? 180 CS. Look, you're 190 CS. There's no way you should be scared. Like, and she has no magic pen. You have a full Negatron, so she has no way to do damage. You know, no way to damage. Like, no, with nothing to do versus you. Champ also schematically counters in every way. Her champ is designed to hit skill shots. Q skill shot, easy skill shot, ultra skill shot. Your champ has 4 dashes, so you should never get hit by any of her abilities, A. B, her champ's immobile. She has no mobility, and so it means she has no way to dodge your W. And you have Smite slow, Stride Breaker slow, so you have 2 different ways to slow her, and she has no way to dodge your W. So you just get on her, Smite slow, Stride Breaker slow, your W is basically guaranteed. And if she flashes your W, then you just flash on her melee range, and then she can't do anything to you. So I think your idea split push as not Bella is correct, but you're just not doing it and you're just team fighting, and team fighting is not bad, but just compared this to how I'm describing the bot fight versus 1v1 versus Lux, and the bot fight sounds way more guaranteed and way easier than whatever the fuck this team fight is, right? Same thing here. If I'm you, I would literally just QQ into her, and that guy right now is dead on my screen, literally dead on my screen. And you have all the information again, right? You see Shen top, you see Smolder mid, you see Nami, uh, technically, you don't see Jax, but whatever. If you see Jax, you'll just leave. You have 4 dashes anyways. This late in the game, your Q is such a low CD as well. They just instant recharge. Yeah, I mean you're overthinking it. Just literally, you're in W range right now. Like look at this, both in W range, and then you just flash for no reason. Your flash caused you to miss your W. Meanwhile, I think if they got double knocked up, you would have double killed them. Nasus would live, and then if Nasus lives and they're double killed, I think you would literally just go and get in him. But now this becomes a mess, so you're just overthinking your flash for sure. Ends up still being double kill, but Nasus died for no reason, and you got your flash burn for no reason. So obviously not optimal. See, the same thing you're doing to Nami, you can literally do this exact same thing to Lux. If anything, Nami actually has more tools to do with you. She has a Q and her ult. Well, Lux only has a Q, so you see how easy that was? It's gonna be even easier versus the Lux. If I was you, I definitely want to like shadow this Nasus. I feel like Nasus is literally like 2v1ing or 3v1ing. With you guys could probably like 3v2 or 2v2 for sure, right? Every time I look at this Nasus, he's like barely losing, and he's like 3v1 scenarios. So I think if they're gonna send 3 bot, you should either A instantly pull this Baron right now, just insta hit it, or B just shadow this Nasus, and then you guys can literally just win 2v2s or 3v1s or 3v2s, and then if you guys win the 2v2, then you'll just win the game, or then you guys will go pull Baron together. Watch this again. Flash Q, Q after him. Oh, nice try. I don't think you played this wrong. I think he just barely lived. It happens. I think that was unfortunate. But yeah, I just hate team fights because it's so flip. You're relying on your teammates to play it well. The enemy play it badly. But going for like solo plays, picks on side lane, slow pushing, hovering teammates, these are like it's really simple. The less how do you say? The less people, the less variables, like the easier it is to calculate or control. There's only 2 people. If you guys are playing a 2v2 on side lane, you and Nasus versus Jax thing, only 4 people. 4 people, so you just have to track. You know, every person has 4 spells. So you're just tracking 20 spells. Like my 4 spells, Nasa's 4 spells, Shen's 4 spells, Jack's 4 spells. But when you do 5 5s, now you have fucking where is that? 5 times 20 is fucking. What? wait, not 5 times 20. Sorry, 5 times 4 is 20. 20, and then there's wait, am I fucking retarded? Sorry, there's 4 people. There's gonna be sorry, 16 spells, not 20. There's 4 people. And then if there's 10 people, it'll be 40 spells, right? Sorry, that's the math. So obviously, what sounds easier to perform well in a fight where you have to keep track of 40 spells. My teammates Jinx W, Morgana ult, Zed's ulting in, that guy's flashing away, blah blah, blah, and you have to keep track of flashes actually way more. Or there's a nice 2v2 on side lane. So that's why a lot of times going for 1v1s or 2v2s, 3v3s, it's way more in our control because there's way less variables to take account of, right? So that's why you wanna, unless you're playing for something like a Soul Win Con or Baron Win Con, like a very easy team fight, you wanna avoid team fighting. You just want to play if you're strong enough to go for solo plays. If you're weak, then then you're forced to rely on your teammates. But again, I think this late in the game, it's just a complete mess. I think this game should never go to 40 minutes. Smolder scales really well. Jack scales really well. This game just got to a point where they just outscaled. It's not like you guys scale badly; it's just so unnecessary. So I don't know. I think you can definitely close out this game way earlier. And I agree with you on the second dragon. I agree with you that you also skipped way too many camps for no reason. I think when you had Baron, that first Baron, you could have literally got Bind Hib, killed Lux, and that would have snowballed the game. And also, I think the last 10 minutes you could have been hovering Nasus, and anytime I think you Nasus should win every 2v2 in the game, or every 2v3 even, because he's so strong. But you kind of have been just ignoring this Nasus and letting him do his own thing, which is a strategy too. If you just insta pull Baron when Nasus is pushing, but you guys were really hesitant on pulling Baron. I know in this case Zed got chunked or got picked, but every other time you still should have just pulled the Baron away faster. But yeah, hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, you can message me on Discord. Goodbye.